Lawin Media Network.
Bringing to you the most relevant content across all platforms.
Business, legal, politics, health, lifestyle, and entertainment.
Your source for all the news and updates in the greater Houston community from Texas and all over the world.
Get informed and empowered with Lawin Media Network.
Hello, good morning, United States. Magandang gabi po sa Pilipinas. Welcome to Teacher Talk. And this is a place where ideas are being spoken, voice matters, and growth never stops. Good morning sa iyo, Dr. Nildz. How are you?
Good morning, Ma'am Cora. So excited, It's Christmas time here in the United States and of course in the Philippines since I think September when the bear, start, everybody is having their festive.
Right.
Everybody is being dressed up with their house, everywhere. So again, magandang araw or good day and warm hello to our viewers from the Philippines and of course in the United States. And of course, across the globe, because I know there's a lot of people watching us, around the world, just like
The world.
Welcome to Teacher Talk with Ma'am Cora and Dr. Nildz. Myself, just like what Ma'am Cora says, this is a space where everybody, especially educators, comes to get together. Not only to share stories, but of course our personal experiences, professionals, the challenges that we have, the triumphs of teaching, the learning, and of course leading us as we build bridges, not only here in the Philippines, but also United States. And of course, that's one way to connect our culture, our communities, and of course, we are a teacher with a heart. So that's why we're here for you, our audience. Thank you, Ma'am Cora.
Right. There you go. So, very well said. Guys, we have a very interesting show today, as we always do. Today is our last episode for season 2. We're coming up with another season pretty soon, and we're going to tell more about this later on before we end the show. So, what is in store for us is that we're going to have a recap of all the episodes that we have. How many episodes, Dr. Neer?
We have 12 episodes.
12 episodes, right?
Yes.
And
this is
we
the
have,
13th.
yes. And we also have our guests, special guests, tune in today. And we're inviting them to chat in our Facebook so we could give a shout out. And you will see the recall of our episodes. You will see yourself this time. And we're going to make a reflection of that particular episode, what particular highlight we wanted to, stand out. And then invite you to come and join us. Do the chat right there.
Yes.
Make sure that you like and subscribe to our Lawin Media Network, to our YouTube page and Instagram also. Okay? So, Dr. Neil.
Yes, I'm sorry. Once again, welcome our dear distinguished guests from episode 1 to the 12. you are part of this very important season of our episode of our teacher talk. So we would like to honor you by featuring all the season, or I mean say episode that we have here. So it's your time to shine again. We would like to showcase all the wonderful things that you have done as educator from the Philippines, USA, and other parts of the world. So
Right.
thank you so much. Are we gonna
Yes.
begin, or can we
Yes.
share first what we did during the last 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yes,
Guys,
there
we
you
have a
are.
very exciting activities. That's Neil. Neil, tell us about this picture.
Well, actually, that's in our strategic planning. Krisha, do you have that flyer? This happened during our Philippine American Chamber of Commerce strategic planning, and at the same time a holiday. Ma'am Cora and I are very much involved with the Philippine American Chamber of Commerce. So this is part of our year-end get together. And as we plan for more productive year ahead of us, you will see those board of directors, our president, Attorney Eileen Ligat, who is also our sponsor here at the Lowing Network. So we have Region 1, DFW, Houston, Greater Houston. We have San Antonio. We have Austin and RGB. So these are where we have our different presentation, and they will say digital interpretive dancing. I don't know how do you call that, but it's funny. So there are Rob, our president. Hi, Rob, and of course the vice chair, Mr. Gal. So it was really fun, and of course, Mom Cora was there, and she will show you what she did later on. And I think is there another one that we did? I think it's always for us. So
Oh, this one.
Ma'am
Yeah,
Cora,
this one
memorable
is,
Ma'am
yeah,
Cora.
this is our Thanksgiving celebration. We invited all the members of the Society for the Advancement of Filipino Educators and Education Professional. I thank you, Nils, for gracing the show, the activity. Thank you for coming. This is an activity wherein I relinquish my position as the president of this organization. And we have a new set of officers, which we also had the outtaking. And we were represented by various school districts. We have Aldine ISD, we have Houston Independent School District, we have Galena, also have Yes Prep, Spring ISD, and our newest member is the Fort Arthur Independent School District. Okay, so here are the new set of officers. You see me there. I have Dr. Claire, Dr. Brown, we have Jensen, and the guy at the back at the center is Sandro Molito, outstanding teacher of Aldin ISD in math. He is now the president of our organization. Thank you guys for coming. There you go. So beautiful. Look at our picture there.
Yeah, I
These
love
are
that.
my Catalina boys. Okay. So they're very, very supportive of our organization, and they really did a good job in helping me together with the rest of the officers in supporting our cultural exchange teachers.
Congratulations again, Ma'am Cora. That was really a huge success. I
Thank
can
you.
see all the, maybe our viewers will see how, even though the teachers from the Philippines, we get together. We wanted to make sure that, America is not a strange land for them. This is like a second home. So that's what this different organization here that we do. We we invite all of them to take part of this festivity, so they will say that they're part of it. So I will say thank you again, Ma'am Cora.
Okay.
She started this 5 years ago. This is one of her legacy, and I'm so honored to be part of that organization. And let's see what the future will lies ahead of us. Because
Yes.
like I
Yeah.
told Ma'am Cora, this thing needs to be shared. This thing needs
Mhm.
to go in a bigger area because this is something worthwhile where educators can really benefit a lot. Not only professional, but I'm telling you, personal,
Yeah,
personally. And I see all of that when everybody was there during the
yeah,
Thanksgiving. Thank you. Now I'm being
yeah.
emotional. Let's
You're
go.
welcome. I also wanted them to feel that even if they are far away from home, we brought home to them with all those activities, people around them, especially the food that we shared during that time. It was really, really fun. And of course, karaoke, singing was
Yes.
not missed on that time. We have dancing, we have singing, and most of them really felt home during that time.
Yes, and by the way, what really, makes me really, I will say, joyful is that most of the teachers there are also part of our teacher talk guests, and they
Yes.
were saying, "Dr. Niels, it's nice to see in person." Me too. So we're kind of hugging and taking pictures. Yes, for the most part, she's there. She's very active. Everybody that our guests here. So hopefully Ma'am Cora and I will have the funds and resources to go around the US and then see in person and have our teacher talk. Who knows, the door of
Yes.
opportunity will open for us. We might go to Arizona, we might go to California or New York and be there in person or live, having our guests to be with us. So thank you so much for a very, very blessed year of
Yes.
2025. I'm blessed, Ma'am Cora, for being part and being co-host of Teacher Talk. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. And we also thank our friends and family members who have been supportive of our, uh, task right here. Without the support, maybe definitely we will not be able to have this show early in the morning on a Saturday. You see, so thank you guys, especially those who have been sticking with us, especially your ladies. You remember your ladies who have been with you every Saturday morning, and it's early. They had to get up and watch your show, our show, and
Yes.
all our friends back home in the Philippines. Thank you. It's 9 or 10 in the evening right there. Even our guests would wake up and still, you know, stay up in the evening to be part of our program, right?
Oh, by the way, it's not 10 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock. So we have
11
14
o'clock, you
hours.
see?
But thank you so much, guys. So without further ado, let's start now. So
Yes.
we're going to start, our reflection on each of our episodes. So can we start now, Krisha? Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Krisha, our production,
Yes,
manager. I call her our manager because she's all over. She's a one-man woman bun.
that's right.
Okay.
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 Can,
Again, we had our what is your personal values that impact or influence or affect your teaching style? Would you like to start, John?
Yeah,
Gentleman first, John.
yeah. That's a good question. Speaking with personal values, I have a lot to tell, but I'll make it short and sweet. Promise, short. So I treat my students with empathy and respect. Those two. I hold high but fair expectations. I also provide high support and constantly seek to improve because I believe great teaching means helping students grow not just academically but as people. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
okay, this is episode one, guys, and the title of the episode is Recognizing Excellent Teacher. We have several guests on that time before we reflect on what John has said. We are highlighting our excellent teachers during this episode, right? And we wanted them to show us the different practices that made them an excellent teacher. Uh, we have Dr. Eunice, our guest. We have Dr. Catherine Miranda. If Dr. Catherine Miranda, Dr. Neil is watching today, I really appreciate her because she is my talent manager.
Oh,
Every time I need a guest, Dr. Catherine, I really need a guest who is good in technology, who is good in this area. She is always there. Just give me a minute and I will let you know who will be your guest. So not even 30 minutes, she has a name. Okay, then we start doing the chat. Thank you,
okay.
Dr. Miranda. Actually, I invited her to come to Texas for this day. Well, she said she is on her way to Arizona. She wanted to come to Houston, but it's a long drive and they don't have enough time. Monday, we need to go back to work. So,
Mhm.
anyhow, thank you, Dr. Miranda, for helping us put all these wonderful people in our show. We also have John and our guest from the Philippines. We have Enrique Perez. Thank you all for
Mhm.
coming in this particular episode.
We have to mention also Dr. Teresita Pedrajas. She's in the
Oh,
middle.
yes, I'm
She is a
sorry. Yeah.
mentor. Her sister is also my mentor, Dr. Arquiliano. She passed away. And then she is considered the national outstanding educator in the Philippines. I think she's the first
Wow.
one being recognized by Metrobank as outstanding teacher. And then,
That's
yeah, she is still part of a lot of, I would say, educator association in the Philippines. So much involved with her age, so that's why I told you teachers never die, they just fade away. But she's still there shining. As we have Shine, Teacher Shine as our episode. And then
that's
I'd like
right.
to thank, of course, Enrique Antonio. I did not say this to you, but Dr. Enrique Perez is, my son. He is the
Oh,
dean
I think you mentioned that to me,
in
but
private
you did
because
not
I
mention that he is already a doctor.
said,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and he is a what do you call this? He is the dean of the College of Hospitality and Management. Actually, he'll get his doctor this month or next or January. He said he promised me, but he's there. That's why I keep on saying doctor to so as with you. I want to be positive, right? Because he's in his
Yeah, that's right.
dissertation and like to take his teacher in San Sebastian or La Salle. That's where he's finishing his
Wow,
doctorate degree. So
that's
thank you
great.
so much for being in our first episode because that is important because you are the initial. And so we had all these distinguished guests that we have that really have those I will say credits that really make them shine and
Yes.
excellent teachers. So again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we
Okay,
go
can
now
we
to
go?
the next one.
Yeah.
And the next
Connection
one,
to you and the way you
This is
experience
episode
stress
number
in
2.
your
oh,
own
di ka nag-iisa,
way.
Ma'am
What
Sir.
is burnout for you?
Yeah.
What do you think? How does it look like in the classroom, in your, how it is in your end right there? And we start with Roger.
All right.
Roger is the master of stress, I
Yes.
should say.
Well, I've gone
That's
through like
true.
teaching as well as working alongside with administrators. Burnout to me is when you feel less motivated, you feel like you easily get tired, exhausted, and less motivated to do something. Sometimes you just feel like you're dragging yourself to go to work and don't find meaning in what you're doing. So that's how it looks like to me.
Dr. Mabet, how does stress look like on your end?
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
was
we're talking about
actually
stress here.
thinking if
Yes.
actually be burnout for teachers is the best word because sometimes it can like sort of like demoralization. You know, when you start feeling that you are already kind of like feeling demoralized instead of just being burnt out, that means you're getting deeper into it. You know, the feeling of not being valued or not being motivated, like what he said. Like it starts in the morning when you get up. You don't want to go to school. So that means that's a good sign
That's
that you
true.
are burnout. And then in my case, as a special education teacher and resources specialist, what burns me out is the overlapping and the overloaded schedule.
I
So I'm
agree. I
emphasizing on the
agree.
word over.
I like the word over, over. We are over exhausted,
Yeah.
it's over. And by the way, remember we were talking about this, that is this a self-made burnout or is it really in the environment? So remember what we were discussing here, Mom Cora?
Yeah. Let's go over first who were our guests in here.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Maria Isabel Villanueva Salter. She is a diagnostician at ALEAF ISD. We have Roger Kalimag of Yes Prep. During this time when we guested him, Roger, I said, is the master of stress, right? And he was just then a specialist in his school. He really indeed mastered stress and burnout that he was able to survive. And now he is the assistant principal of his school. Okay. Now tell me about burnout. Does he really look like he's burnout?
You know
No.
what?
Okay.
That's one thing I'm telling you. Filipinos are very competitive because even though, there's a lot of things that you will say, like what Dr. Maribeth was saying, overwhelmed, overstressed, overworked. I think that make us more resilient to all of this,
That's
I will
true.
say things that happening
I
around
believe
us.
you.
Like
Yeah.
I will say one person that I will really so I will say happy is my friend here, a longtime friend way back in the Philippines where we are connected with the University of Pangasinan is Dr. Alma Cohen. Do you know that she's a teacher
Yeah.
here? But she has her own school in I forgot the name in Pangasinan. So she comes and teach in the morning, but in the evening, which is morning in the Philippines, she trains her teacher. So
Was that
is how
online?
yes, online. She
Oh,
trained her teacher. So that's what I'm gonna tell you, that it's never been a burnout for us Filipino teachers. And one thing good also is our friend here, my good friend and like a family, is Jean Danugrao. He is a nurse by profession, an
uh-huh.
emergency nurse, and I'm telling you, he provides wellness for me. Anytime I can call him and say, call a friend, I call him Jean. Your Kuya Ira, which is my husband, did this. Oh, he will tell me, Ate, do this and that. So I don't have to pay him, but of course, he's always there to give advice. And he's also an educator in the nursing field. So he
Mm-hmm.
educate other nurses in his area to give them, more ideas. And remember, he discussed research,
Yes.
stuff, why we need to be having our wellness. And thank you once again, Jinda Nugrao, for that. We're really appreciative that you supported this with a research based on the medical aspect of what is burnout and wellness is.
We also have Dr. Alima Alvarado. We also have Dr.
Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for gracing our. So I would like to piggyback on Nurse Jean. I remember when he guested on that day. When was that? June the 28th. They're
Yeah.
having an activity. They're having an
Yeah.
outreach, and then he first I guess he wasn't able to come, but with your persuasion he was able to step inside a quiet room and started to give us and be part of our conversation. I really appreciate him for taking time and give advice and his share of information on how teachers will be able to survive burnout and give importance to mental health and self-care. That was really, really great. Now, to talk about what you have said earlier, is it really who creates burnout? Is it really us, or we just say it because we are not properly handling our business? That's why we're burned out. I remember you said you see some of your coworkers are just chilling, and here you are. You are so stressed on what to do. So we came up with an idea that we decided that we are the ones creating burnout, right? There
Yes.
you go.
Yeah.
So
Again, going back, I think we Filipinos are, in a way, very competitive. And again, I'm going to share to you what my father said to me. You don't compete with people, you compete with yourself. So in that way, you don't feel insecure, when you compare yourself. Never compare ourselves to other, because again, we have individual differences. We have our own skills. We are gifted with talents and abilities that it's not the same with other person. That's why I really thankful that Mom Cora and I, we're kind of blending each other, and thankful to God that finding somebody where we always work together, we cooperate, we make sure that what we're doing will be for the best of our audience, you guys, not for our own good, but of course, whatever will make our audience, especially educators, really have some kind of nuggets, to it's like part of their toolkit, where every teacher have a toolkit, like
mhm.
like the mechanic, they have a bag toolkit. So we need that. It's not only the resources that we need in the classroom, the strategies, the methodologies, and the pedagogical things, but of course, in real life situation, we will be able to handle whatever we have. So we are here. That's why we call it live chikahan. It's just part of our daily, experiences in our life.
Yes. There
Yeah.
are so many changes happening to us nowadays, and being stressed and burnout is really something that we really need to take care. And our guests during that time were able to equip us teachers, and they were able to explain how are we going to get over it and handle it with grace. So speaking about changes that cause stress, and we need to take care of ourselves. Our next episode on July the 12th, our two series episode, one and
That's
two,
all right.
talk
And the
about
question is,
teachers being introduced to AI.
Yeah, let's hear
So,
from
what
you.
is artificial intelligence and how does it work? So we'll give you the floor, Dr. Rafa.
Thank you po, Dr. Neil. So, artificial intelligence is like a super smart computer that can think and learn like humans. So, just like how we could teach a child new things, we could also teach AI on learning new things. No, so just imagine it's like a very smart personal assistant. So you can tell this assistant to do anything or things that you like him to do or her to do. Okay, so you could also give names to this AI, you know. So this AI could recognize pictures of your family and friends. As you could notice in your phones, diba? They could group those pictures according to the faces, and then according to places, also according to the background or the nature. So that is one application of an AI.
wow, that was really interesting. I love this show. I love this episode. We have experts, AI experts. We have um, Dr. Al, Dr. Al Ravanera, expert in AI in education application. And then we have also Dr. Yaridel Santos, and our teacher also, Lizadel. Is that Liz? Oh, that's Elizadel Santos. And we have Miss
Doctor.
Dr. Rosas, right?
Yes.
And her insights on how teachers will be able to apply AI in the classroom is really, really interesting. And I have received a lot of comments on that, wonderful comments that they were happy to hear information coming from Filipino experts in application of AI in the classroom.
So that means to say it's not only here in the United States, but
Yes.
how AI expanded globally. That's one thing that we were talking about. And of course, one thing that I really want to share is, the ethical use of that personally and professionally, because we're educators and also our students, they'll be using that. So I'd like to thank again Dr. Rosas for, giving us that insight. She is the professor in one of the schools in the Philippines. And of course, this is her doctorate degree in computer. So she knows, and talking, that's her
Mhm.
everyday life. So thank you so much for that. And of course, Yari Del, and come to know it, she was my student before in early childhood. Don't ask my age. But she is an IT specialist, and not only that, of course, with the background in education that she has, that makes her more competitive as an IT. So thank you so much, Dr. Rabanera. Thank you so much for gracing.
Yes. What is your takeaway in this episode, Dr. Neil?
Well, one thing for sure is we're opening I would say, our eyes, giving ideas of what the AI is. So it's important that to have this concept of, how to use it properly, how to make sure that we are not overusing it, taking advantage it.
Yeah. Also, AI really made learning personalized for our students. Some of our educators are really, really training on how to apply this and make it more meaningful in terms of, providing education to our students. This also talks about, my takeaway there is that AI transform teachers how to teach and how it assists in deep learning of our students. Most of these applications are done in order to enhance the skills of our students, particularly those who have special uh, instructions needed. And our AI application made our life easier as teachers because they could assist. It cuts. I myself uses that because our district provided application with regard to this one, and it cuts the time of preparation. It cuts the time of planning when you are preparing your slides and activities. So all we need to do, teachers, my dear teachers, get your skills prep up and sharpen it with this AI skills. Okay. Thank you for our guests. And we all going to have another AI version in our next episode.
For the meantime, let's have a break.
Okay, we could
Cora,
we could do that. Guys,
thank
we're
you.
inviting you to write down. We will give you a shout out and tell us how you feel and what is going on in your area with regard to our teacher talk, live Chikahan with Ma'am Cora and Dr. Neil.
We'll be back shortly. Thank you.
In a world filled with fleeting moments, there's beauty waiting to be captured. My name is Christian, and I specialize in immortalizing your most precious memories. From elegant weddings to vibrant events and timeless portraits, I'm here to make every moment unforgettable. Let me tell your story through the lens. Contact me today and let's create magic together.
There you go. We're back. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna. You need. We have Marilyn Aseo. I'm here now, Dr. Neil. Happy to be here again. Miss you. Oh, EJ Val, Dr. EJ Eunice. How are you? Did you see your version, your episode? Hi, Ma'am Cora, currently watching the show. Oh, there you go, Dr. Miranda.
Yeah.
Dr. Niels, this is Dr. Miranda.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Grateful to be able to help in simple ways for more power and many blessings to your team and program. This platform is great venue. It's a great venue so we can advocate and bring the very best in our teachers. Sorry we can't make it in Texas today. That's okay. Just watch us. Sending love from Missouri, USA.
Oh, Dr. Marlene Rosas. Good morning, Dr. Neil Santos Hansen and Ma'am Cora. Doctor, yeah, thank you so much for watching us and being part of this program. Thank you. Do you have
Keep
more?
coming, guys. Keep coming. So we're gonna move on to our part
Next
two. Part
part
two,
two,
right? Of
AI.
our AI version with a tagline of
The same
Teacher,
thing.
meet Megan. Handa ka na ba?
Yes.
Our second question, how can you provide? So we've been talking about AI, right? How can you provide examples of artificial intelligence tools that you use in your instructions? I know I use a lot, but I wanted this one to be heard through our special guest today. So, who would like to start? What are those examples of artificial intelligence tools that you use in your instruction? Let's start with uh, Mom Rodora.
Yes, hi. My two favorites, and there's a lot. There's a lot out there. Like almost every other, like in Instagram, teachers are introducing what AI they're using. But I'm still going back to the old favorites, which is the Magic School and Chat GPT, because in Magic School it's really designed for teachers, and there's several like link to how to do the lesson plan, what are the ticks for Texas. I think I don't know if they also have the ticks for other states, but for us here in Texas, Magic School is really really good, and of course ChatGPT. I mean, it's more generalized and not really like more for education, but it does the job. And I don't really use AI like 90%. I use AI as a guide, and you still have to double check because I'm not an expert, but the way I understand how AI is.
Okay, let's go back and introduce our guest during that episode. There you go. We have Dr. John Pasco. Oh, let me tell you this, Dr. Niels, and to the world. I would like to congratulate Dr. Chester John Pasco for getting engaged 2 weeks ago.
Ooh,
Sir,
congratulations.
congratulations. We are so happy that you were able to grace our show and share your talent and skills to our show. Thank you so much. We also have Dr. Mary Ann Palencia from California. Thank you for sharing. And she already launched her AI instructions in California. Good job.
Wow.
Okay. And tell us something about Rodora. I really appreciate
Yeah.
Rodora for coming because she's going through a lot when this happened. Go ahead, Dr. Neil, share to our viewers.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Our very own PACC RGV, Rio Grande Valley for sure. Because, in Texas, we're huge. So we put it there. There are across, McAllen and Edinburgh, our very own former president, you name it, vice president, and now she's the auditor of RGB, Ma'am Rodora Elizondo. So she's very much around. She is a math teacher, and she knows all about this AI. So we're very thankful that she graced our episode about AI because she has so much to say about this. So thank you so much. It,
Yeah. That was really exciting, and we had a lot of comment. We received a lot of comment during that time because in this episode, our guests were able to share their you know experiences in applying AI in their classroom. They were
Mhm.
able to assist teachers on what application and what were the impact of those AI
Mhm.
application among their students. It was a great discussion during that time. In fact, nag-overtime tayo dyan.
Correct. We
Remember
are.
that
Because I
that
think
session?
we were so excited about, how Filipino teachers, you know, take this. What is their perspective as an educator in the classroom? Because if the Philippines is not really that much advanced in technology, and then when they come here, it enhances more of what they know. So
Uh-huh.
it sharpens them as a professional. And not only that, of course, this is where we promote the teacher flexibility and adaptability in the classroom.
Mhm. So ang galing ano,
It is so
parang
much.
from chalkboard to
Yes.
smart board. You
Yeah.
get
Not
that?
only that, that's all. There's
Yes.
also a chalkboard in
Yeah.
technology. If you go to what do you call these Teams or the Google,
Mm-hmm.
they have a
Yeah.
Blackboard that you can use, Zoom. So
Mm-hmm.
everything. So whatever we have in, I will say, hands-on, now they transported it in technology. So it's a matter of, I will say, training ourselves again. And it's so sad that that's what I shared to you, that some teachers, um, retired because for them it's a challenge, you know,
Mm-hmm.
learning the technology. That's something. But as a teacher, we should be open minded and be able to embrace what is the change in our education system. That's how we grow
Yeah.
as a person and as a professional.
Alam mo, Dr. Neil, on the other side of the fence, I think it's more of generational gap. There, yes, for real, because each generation has they have their own characteristics when it
Yeah.
comes to patience and learning.
Uh-huh.
And our millennial today or the Gen X would be able to, get all of this done in a wink of an eye. But I think retirement is the best option for those people those educators that who have been in the field for years, not only
Uh-huh.
because they cannot, cope up with the fast trend of technology, but also, they're already tired of so many things now, happening in the classroom and, in the system itself. So let them enjoy their retirement and then make use of the technology while they are sitting in their couch and Netflixing. Okay. So, right?
Oh, wait a
Okay.
second. When you use right now, all our smart television is also different. Before you push the button, it's on off. Now there are times you have to have two gadgets in front of you because this one turn on and off, and then this one you need to change. Whether are you gonna have, are you gonna, are we, the different channels that you have, and there are times you might have subscribed in a different channels, but there are times you cannot see what you want to do because again you're overwhelmed what kind of movies or channel you're gonna be watching. So
But Dr. Neil,
yes,
most of this technology are now voice activated. You see?
correct.
Change to channel
Yeah, yeah,
21.
yes.
Netflix. You see? Lights off. Lights off.
That's why I like Alexa. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, can you, set the alarm for this and so forth. But anyway, that
Well,
is
time
what
change.
technology here.
Yes. So let's move on to our next episode. Episode number five. Is it five?
Five.
Am I correct? Okay.
Yes, your
This was
number is five.
aired on August 9th, and
Okay.
our topic then was inclusive education. We discuss about the strategies that includes, students with diverse needs and how we as teachers from the Philippines all over the world could share best practices on how to support this type of needs of our students.
Yes.
Keisha, where is our? Can we show our guest
Yes.
first?
Yes.
We want
Okay, here goes. Okay. Would you like to introduce our guest,
Yes.
Dr. Neil?
So we have Daphne Rashid Tadeo. That's one of our, I think she's also a special ed teacher. And then we have Princess Anne Halasan. And of course, Dr. Alicia Bunye, which is also my former colleague at the University of Pasig. Hello, Ma'am Bunye. And at the same time, a friend. And up to now, even though she's doing her part-time job or working, still very much around. So we thank you for, discussing a very close topic in my heart because I'm part of this advocacy of, being having a special education. So, what will I say? That so thankful that we have teachers that even though special ed is something that's really different from the Philippines, we still able to manage to have those programs. I will say move forward in the Philippines. So that's the reason when I have opportunity, Ma'am Cora, I give
Mm-hmm.
something. Train some teachers in the district in Pasig and some other parts of the
Yeah.
Philippines because this is my way of giving back to our Filipino educators in the Philippines. So I think this is something that we can expound, the two of us, and plan ahead and maybe do a program that will really benefit our teachers, especially in the Philippines. So thank you again, our guest, Miss Tadeo,
Yeah,
um,
thank
for
you.
this.
We did a good job in that thing also because we catered uh, our viewers with insights of our teachers who are teaching here in the United States with regard to on how to help and assist our diverse students with diverse needs. Okay, thank you. So what? Let's move on with our number five, number six, I believe. This was
Six.
shown on August the 23rd, and
Mhm.
our topic is communication and partnership, building bridges, usap tayo. And we have our guest. We have Dr. Teresa Aquino, Dr. Rolin, Rolin Barnhart, and
Barnhart, yeah.
Kimberly Reyes. Kimberly Reyes is our guidance counselor in Las Americas before, and she was able to help us how communication starts in school and take it to the parents. So, Dr. Neil,
Yes. And based on our
we have
discussion,
Mike.
I'm very
We also
come
have
again.
Mike Imbayan, right?
Oh yes, yes, we
Yes.
have Kuya Mike,
Talk to us about
Mike
who's
Olivia
Mike again.
Gimbatan. Yes,
Yes.
and we're thankful that these educators are there to help us. Kimberly, Dr. Rolling Barnard, she's from Virginia, and she's also launching a nice program, which is she's been asking me to get, and I said, okay, we're gonna get, because I said I'm gonna do, give back the favor, and she's very good. She's also a sped. And then I will say Dr. Teresa Aquino. She's a principal from the Philippines. Thank you so much, for talking about our episode, which is, have given us a lot of inspiration and encouragement for other teachers in our
Yeah.
program.
We also highlighted Dr. Nildz, the essence of celebrating the value of kapit bisig, as
Yes.
remember, there's a Filipino, and they were able to provide us um, insight on strategies for effective communication. Thank you all so much for sharing that in our community and being a leader and spreading the value of kapit bisig. Thank
And
you.
not only that, I like to, share something. As an educator, we wear many hats. Like for instance, the two of us right now are podcaster. After this, we do something. It's left and right. And this our guests also, distinguished guests, are also doing the same thing. As educator, we never really stop doing anything because we are one, I will say, team, and we help one another, you know, build bridges. So in that way, we will be able to lift up one another instead of, bringing it down. So that's one thing good, especially with, again, Kuya Mikey Batan, keep up the great job with your FIT, the Filipino Educators Association of Texas. Thank you for, helping the J1 teachers. Thank you for, being there. And thank you also for extending that to me, and being of help to your association and so forth with
Yeah.
Dr. Rolin, um, Teres Aquino, Dr. Aquino. Thank you so much for your time. And Miss Kimberly, we really learned a lot from you.
Okay. Thank you all. So we're going to move on. We're running out of time. We got several more episodes. Our episode number 7 aired on September 13th. We focus on one woman show right there. We focus on Rowena
Yes,
Raroque Waters. Our topic for that day is service leadership lingkod bayan. So Rowena
yes.
is our former uh, Chamber of
Snake.
Commerce state, right? President. Now she is a city councilor at Carrollton, Texas, the first Filipina lingkod bayan. So
And I'd
very
like, yes, and I'd like to tell you something. It's also again, an honor, and I will say something that elevate the Filipinos in the, I will say, political arena, because there's
yes.
a lot of Filipino all over the United States, but we never really engage ourselves in politics that much. But Ruina, her platform is, it's of different kind, because for her it's more of camaraderie. For her it's more of, a family. When you live in a certain place, everybody's like a family. Treat each other with kindness and goodness. And I think that's what makes Rowena shine, as a person. She's like this, and she's very much, I will say, uh, a person who's always there for you. And if you will see, she's all over Facebook attending this left and right. She will only have a room to just, take a deep breath, and then she's going again in a different community area. So she's all over. And again, she is, for the information of everyone, our educators in the Philippines and here in the United States. Again, she's the first city councilor or elected here in Texas. And we have another one. Her name is Maria Gina Ortiz. She is the first elected mayor of San Antonio. So
Yay.
she's supposed to be here also with Miss Rowena Waters, but she is so busy. But anyway, maybe
Yes.
next,
Okay.
next time we're
Thank
going
you.
to have
Thank you.
recipes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on. Our
To the
next
next one.
episode, episode 8, aired September 27. This is titled Leadership and Lifelong Learning. We have this is our guest, Dr. Danao,
Uh-huh.
and Jamela Lim. Dr.
Yes.
Danao got some technical issues right there. So it was only Jamela Lim, who is a specialist at Alden ISD, and spoke about how teachers being empowered from the classroom and then to become a transformative leader. So we're not only staying in the classroom, we're moving on to the leadership position. Like the rest of us who are watching right now, we are so happy that teachers are now moving into leadership position. Thank you, Jem. Thank you, Dr. Danao. We're moving on to our next episode. Episode number 9. This is
Nine.
shown October, no, is it 9? Yeah, October 9,
Nine.
October 11. Our title was Global Filipino Teachers Biyahing Abroad.
Yeah, I
Okay,
love it.
so we
Yes.
have uh, Mom Judy Yao.
Yeah.
We have
Dr.
Dr.
Pasita
Pasita
Ross.
Ross and Mom Minerva Moncala, who is a registered and excellent author of her own book. Okay. What did they discuss? Highlight on going abroad to teach their journey. They how was it teaching abroad helps you grow professionally and personally. Thank
And
you
of
guys for visiting our show.
yes, and
Go
that's
ahead,
one
Dr.
thing,
Neil.
So what I'm saying here is now they were able to compare, teaching in the Philippines from here. But of course,
Yes.
being global teacher is something that we are so proud of being a Filipino because we were able to experience, this cultural diversity in our, setup in our classroom. Thank you to our guests again, Dr. Pasita, Miss Judy Howe, and Miss Minerva Honkala. Thank you. Let's go now to our next
Okay.
edition.
Next, November 8th.
Yes,
Empowering Filipino American teacher. Oh, I
professional.
love this. This is my favorite. This
Yes,
is our cultural exchange teachers
teachers.
serving here for first year,
Yes,
second, and
to the
third.
second and third year. In fact,
Yes,
Dr. Cherry Amor Dison just came in this year. So, I mean, everything is kind of challenging with them. We heard about, how they started in their classroom from a bare classroom. And then after a few weeks, their colleague, their fellow teachers kind of amazed. How did you do that? Again, this is what
yes,
the Filipinos are. We would like to shine, just like what we said earlier. So, and then we talk about the pain of being here. When we have our loved ones in the Philippines, I know everybody has some kind of, again, difficulties or challenges like missing their families, their parents, their relatives. And in fact, just like I shared to you, Dr. Cherry, can we have a clippings of that? Trisha, before I say something, because make me emotional again. Do we have a clipping on that, Miss Krisha? Okay, so while waiting, I'd like to share that.
Teacher
Yeah.
Yams, you're on.
Hello po. Yeah, I can really identify with Dr. Cherry and Dr. Um,
Navarro.
Navarro,
Bye.
because I too stand of the same, have the same like impressions. Yung parang the mix of your personal, professional, and systemic reasons rooted in burnout, lack of support. Yung talagang nag-push for me to leave not just the department but the Philippines for the second time around. So for context lang po, yung the entire teaching career ko, parang meron akong push and pull relationship or dynamics with the Department of Education. I'm always pushed away by negative factors like low pay, burnout, yung less support from admin. And so that's when I'm like, okay, I have to leave the profession because it's really not helping me in a way. Pero I'm always like pulled back by the positives. Like, oh, I love teaching. I love to be with students. I love talking a lot. And so meron akong ganong relationship. And so with what inspired me and what had me leap into that decision is kind of the same narrative. The push and pull na, oh, bakit ako aalis? Bakit ako babalik? Kasi ang aalisan ko, teaching. Ang dadagdan ko naman dito, teaching din.
Yes,
thank
thank
you.
you. Yes, teacher
That is
Yan.
Maida. That is
Yes,
Maida Babkat, and she is one of the our J1 teachers who will be ending her program by next year. Okay,
okay.
yeah. So
Yes, and you
hopefully
know
she
what?
could get an extension on that.
Extension. And
Okay.
this is very emotional too because at that time, just like to share this to you, Dr. Cherry Amor, she's been going through grieving stage. Her mom just passed away, but of course she said, I'll do it because I want my mom to be proud of me.
I
I mean,
like
things
that.
like that, as a teacher, the show must go on. Thank you so much, Dr. Cherry, Dr. Navarro, and of course, Yams. I got to meet her and excited that time. Thank you so much. Yes, for all of you guys. And
Yeah.
then of course our I think this is the last one, no, not yet. We have our Filipino American Professional Organization, right? Is this our 11th
Yes.
episode? Kasali ka ba? So here we are talking about the different professionals that has, really got a long way. They really venture out there, not only as an educator, but of course, I mean, getting into a different organization makes them shine and give them a different kind of platform as an educator. Of course, we have Attorney Eileen, our very own Attorney Eileen. Oh, by the way, she's also an educator before going into her field of the legal or being a lawyer. Can you say something about our other guest?
Yeah, we have Mito Kapili. She is the one of the organizers of the Unipro, and she was able to get in our show because she has a lot of leadership skills and helping our community, especially our young group of professionals. We also have Martha Gutierrez. She is a special ed teacher in Arizona, president of the United Federation of Filipino Educators Incorporated. You visit her Facebook, you will enjoy this teacher. There is no dull moment in her career. So you could see how she is so passionate in teaching and in inspiring other teachers too. Thank you so much for sharing your skills, your talent, and time to our viewers. Okay, so this is, I
Or
think this is
last.
the last one. Yeah. Our topic here is journey and impressions of teachers. We have Jelly Ann Kapisalan. Jelly Ann also is ending her program for the J1. And we have, oh, I wanted to introduce Jelly Ann Kapisalan. Dr. Nildz,
Yes.
can you introduce Jelly Ann Kapisalan?
Well, actually, I'm not really familiar with Kapisal and Miss Jelly, but I think she's one of our friends or teacher that we have, what do you call this, invited here. And thank you so much. Through your connection, we were able to get and her be part of our program. I'd like to also thank Miss Beth Cole. She's also with PACC DFW. She is our regional secretary. Thank you so much. She's an educator too, of course. And then we have Jendeline Inte. And then, of course, the last but not the least is we have here Veronica Untiveros. That's Veronica to the right side. She is the baby educator. When I say baby, she's a new educator. She's not really beginner. I think this is her fourth or fifth year, but she enjoy it. And can we have a clippings on that? Do we have something there that we talk, or do we have time to that? But of course, we talk about heart to heart. Being a teacher with a heart, how we
In the
are
Philippines, we have
passionate
different
about what we're
kinds
doing.
of, I will say, curriculum instruction. And most of the time, we are not really so much familiar with diversity. When you go to the States, there's lab culture, multicultural. So we learn to respect one another. But in the Philippines, I know there are some, when I was, in the graduate school, I have a schoolmate that's coming from Korea, from Japan, from Africa, because they know that the Philippines is one of the best, education when it comes to graduate school. So having said that, I think this is one way for our Filipino students to learn what is diversity in the classroom. So when they venture out or find their job outside of the Philippines, then they know how to relate and build that relationship based on the experience that they have in the classroom.
I think this is the episode where Veronica was so amazed
Yes.
when we describe how Filipino classroom looks like, where they are packed with 50, 70 students, and if the room is not anymore available, we go to our classes under the mango tree. Remember that?
Yes,
And
I think that's what she was amazed, and I think Beth is the
yes,
one who shared that. So that was very, I will say, an eye opener for her. So that's why, remember, we were talking about immersion, something like a program. We
she
can do
can't
that.
believe that that
Yes,
is happening
yes, maybe
in
we
the
can do that
Philippines.
there, where we at the same time we can do training with the teacher, and then at the same time immersion for those Filipino that was born here, and at the same time educator, and bring them to the Philippines so they can see from themselves, and compare what is a Filipino educational system or environment as compared here in the United States. So for her, she was saying, Tita, Really, she's like amazed, and she was like, there's an aha moments for her at that time. But thank you so
The,
much for all our
our
guests.
American friends who are watching right now, uh, uh, classroom structure in the Philippines is way more exciting compared here. Uh, we complain of having 20 kids in the classroom. Now in the Philippines, when you have 20, you are in heaven. Okay. So whatever we have in here, we should be thankful for having this much amount of students. Anyway, whether in the Philippines or wherever it is, our role as a teacher is really a gift for everyone, especially for our parents there who entrusted their children to us. It doesn't matter how small or large our population in the classroom, we still do what we do best, and that is to inspire, to teach, to mold, and to get these children where they should be. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Yun po yung aming 12 episodes, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we wrap it up in 1 hour and 6 minutes. We have more to talk about, but we're going to reserve that in our next episode.
For our season. Next
Season
season.
number 3.
Yes, and we're very thankful for all of you guys for following us, for listening
Yes.
to us, and making this, a part of your journey too, because this is not only Ma'am Cora and I. This is you guys. And the very essence of this program is because we would like to reach out to all of you, fellow educators, whatever situation you are, wherever, I will say, capacity you are, because this is going to be your place where we can all merge together as a one, teaching with a heart. So I think, Ma'am Cora, you have something to say.
Yes. That said, I want to segue to this one. The Society of Filipino Educators and Education Professional Unified Houston Chapter, we are having a Christmas fundraising for our teachers who are in need, teachers whose parents passed away, teachers who were victims of typhoon in the Philippines, in Negros and in Cebu, teachers who are very sick right now. So we wanted to share our gift to them. We want you to buy a plate for a cause and Christmas gathering on December the 20th, 11 to 2 p.m. at Best of Filipino 2. Um, this is in South Houston. If you are available, please come and join us. The plate is $25. This is a combo meal. Portion of this will definitely all go to our teachers recipient. You could purchase the ticket if you can't buy it. I mean, if you cannot use it on December 20th, you have until February 2026 to use the ticket stub. Okay? So please do support our teachers, do support our campaign, a plate for a cause, and Christmas gathering. Again, that's Saturday, next Saturday, December the 20th, 11 to 2. Tickets will be available in the area at Best Filipino, and ticket expires February of 2026. Salamat po.
Maybe you can reserve me too. So when my husband and I will come there, we're going to be able
I sure
to,
will. I sure
please
will.
join, get me
Yeah.
2 tickets, reserve me. So anyway, with
Thank
that
you.
being said, you will see how we would like to still, uplift the situation or condition of our Filipino teachers here. And again, I'm thankful for Ma'am Cora and of course the new leadership of Safe Unified under Mr.
Sandro,
Sandro. What's her
Molito.
last? Molito.
Molito.
And of course, I'd like to say, Mildred, thank you so much. Finally, we meet each other. Mildred is, by the way, the better half or the partner or wife of Sandro Molino, who is also the the president, the newly installed president of Unified Safe. And she is Mildred. I came to know her because she's also my sister's best friend in college. You know how small world are we that we connect to one another. So these are the things that we're thankful for. So keep up the great job, Unified. So,
Dr. Niels,
yes, ma'am.
um, I am sad because we're ending our show, but I'm also excited because we're going to start our third
Yes,
season pretty soon. We're going to let you know, guys. We were going to make an announcement right in
yeah.
Facebook of Lawin Media in our individual Facebook. When are we going to start our third season of Teacher Talk Live Chikahan with Ma'am Cora and Dr. Niels?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
parting
anyway,
words,
yes. Before we
our
end it,
Bible
of course,
words.
yes, I'd like to thank our sponsors like Kapitayo,
Mhm.
MJ Osmeña. She just launched her second coffee shop with a driveway. And by the way, Kapitayo is the first coffee shop here in Texas.
Filipino.
Filipino. No, it's like a Starbucks style. So I'm thankful for MJ and her wife. I mean her husband. Forgot Mr. Osmeña for taking this. And the coffee comes from the Philippines. By the way, it's not here. It is being harvested, and she goes there and and import here to the United States. And she also have her new boutique, Lechik Boutique, and which Mom Cora and I are thinking of going there. And I know she will be our future also sponsor.
Wardrobe
And
sponsor.
yes, thank you so much. And of course, we have Dulce, the husband and wife, Chitam, Flor Chitam. Thank you so much. Dulce is a salad master, the one that we have here, and yours truly is, of course, an owner. And of course, I know Ma'am Cora it is. So there are those people that really, I
Help
will
us.
say, support us. And of course, Christian. Christian, thank you so much with your photography. Thank you so much. And of course, Attorney Orly and Attorney Eileen, for supporting us with this, your advertisement, your ads or promotional. Thank you so much. And those are my
And
parting words because thank you for
no,
Krisha again.
Krisha, of course,
Yes,
Krisha, we barely mention you in our show, but without you, we won't be able to have this successfully, right from the first season up to this one and to the next season. Krisha, I know you're not feeling well. I hope you do better. And as soon as we finish this, you
you
do
will.
see your doctor. We pray for your fast, recovery and get well soon. And last thing, I would like to say happy birthday to Gemma Lim, our Vice President of Safe EP, and our former guest here at
Yes,
Teacher Talk Live Chikahan.
yes, and of course, happy anniversary to my son, Pastor Paulo. And he's going to be installed as an OIC with the Christ Commission Fellowship. To God be the glory and honor. So proud of you, heading that large community of, I will say, Christians. And of course, Rina, thank you so much for you, anak. So we love you and take care. And of course, our
Okay.
parting words is going to be all together. We teach with a purpose, passion, and heart. So that's Mom Cora and I. And it's going to be not a goodbye because we're just pausing for a while. We need to unwind also, just like what we talk about wellness. So this is our holiday season. We're going to be spending time with family and friends. And of course, this is also the time where we're going to be recharging. Mom Cora and I will have our reflection time meditation, and of course, we will have our strategic planning too, the two of us, on what we're going to be, I will say, presenting to you a more, I will say, more diversified and more fun and exciting way of making Teacher Talk Live Chikahan a more, I will say, a platform where all the teachers will be able to come together and share
Right.
everything that they have. Thank you.
Okay. So again, happy birthday, Gemma. May you have a wonderful day. God bless you. happy birthday.
Can we have a photo with, yes, the two of us now? Because
Sure.
before we have, okay, we're going to use that also for our,
Okay.
thank you,
Get
Krisha.
it.
There you are.
Krisha, thank you.
Yes, Krisha.
Thank you, guys. See you
Yes,
next time. Merry
God bless.
Christmas. Happy
God
New Year
bless.
to all.
Yes, 2 Corinthians 5:7, the Lord says, we walk by faith and not by sight. So we thank you and God bless everyone. Merry Christmas, happy holiday, and enjoy your time with your family and friends. Goodbye.